taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
Yeah, what's good, yo? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where as always, it's shit's real, we talk about it. I'm your host for tonight, Pat Scorpio, the New England representative, and as always, I got my man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yo, what it do, man? Jesus Shutterworth the God, Go Artist, aka LB, aka Lauderdale Boss. You know what it is, man. It's Shutter's Day Eve.
Yes, sir.
So everybody toast up, turn up, you know what I mean? Go Artist Appreciation Week about to hit its climax. You know what I mean? So let's go.
Yes, sir. You know, Shutter's Day Eve, man. So you just gotta make sure, if you drop in, make sure you say happy birthday to him and feel hospitable, you know, drop a little something in that PayPal, you dig? You know, that banner.
You put the banner up, nigga.
Oh, no, it's going, bro. Like, you know. So, nigga, you know I ain't forget about that shit, nigga. But yeah, Ring Gang and House Forever and always. And as always, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey, yo, what's good? You already know who this is. Your boy King P, Bodega Box in the building. Ring Gang Radio all day. Let's go.
Hey, man. Anyone banned from the Bodega, bro?
Oh, yeah. Fucking Shakur Stevenson and De Los Santos are fucking banned until further notice. And their fans. That fight was one of the worst fucking fights I've seen in a minute. Y'all put me to sleep for a couple of rounds. Shit. I can't have y'all fighting in the Bodega because y'all gonna put the Bodega to sleep. Motherfuckers gonna come in and steal shit. Oh, the Bodega.
Oh yeah, man.
It was that bad.
Yes, it was that bad.
Bro, I was the one who.
You didn't watch it, LB?
Nah, dude, I haven't seen boxing in like maybe 3 weeks, yo. Like I've been missing every fucking fight, and then it's like I be so busy I don't even go back to them. Like
it was the worst fight. It was literally the worst fight since Rigo Casimiro.
Like I was the one who created the tweet that it was.
No, hold on. First off, Rigo versus Casimiro was like Thurman Porter in comparison to this shit.
Yeah, actually.
Oh Lord, hold on. So wait. All right, you know what? Honestly, you're gonna have to touch on that poll topic real quick. Pause. Like, I mean, once Pilot introduced, like, I mean, it's like, I mean, damn.
No, we gotta stand on business first before we touch anything.
Yeah, definitely, because like, y'all brought up some good shit, but yeah, keep it going. My bad, Sam.
Yeah, no, I mean, I got my other man with me. I'm letting him introduce himself.
It was fly. It's Conscious Pilot, the West Coast Avenger, #1 contender, preparing for liftoff. Take that. Catch that lunchtime. Radio.
Yo, this nigga, I swear, every time this nigga like changes up his intros, yo, this shit be fire, bro. This shit hot. We invented
the remix. We invented the remix. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yo,
as many niggas be biting us, like nigga, we invented the original. What the fuck?
But yeah, and before we continue, I got some of the people that are already in the chat. I see Miss 702, you up in there, Henny God, Deontay Jones, man. You know, salute, because I know, our longtime listeners and whatnot, man. You know, take that, especially, Miss 702. I know she wants to hear us talk about this fucker. I know she wants to contribute to this fuckery that we're about to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Yeah, we're talking
y'all
about
be in here for the music episodes. I ain't gonna lie, like y'all niggas don't waste a beat.
Yeah, the same.
On a Friday night too, like
yeah, exactly too. Because usually on a Friday night, at the time, most we got lives. We be outside and shit like that. Sometimes this is just like the rare Fridays that where I'm not outside tonight, but I'm outside tomorrow. It's and other shit. So it's like so this is good though. That we're able to talk about this, man. But yeah, man, this shit is buzzing, because bad boy mogul, Sean the Puffy Combs, same thing, the late great John Witherspoon, how he used to say it, is in a whole load of shit. So here's some serious hot water. So hot water is boiling. It's probably hell water by now with him. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that shit is like holy water when it hit like a damn vampire.
Yeah,
like that shit of some Lost Boys shit. I think it's like
Yeah, you know,
it makes you wonder what he did or didn't do, or what bill he didn't pay. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say. He did something.
The elite niggas is tired of.
He forgot to do something. You forgot to do something.
Yeah, because his former employee, love interest, love slave, judging by the things. Cassie,
victim.
Yeah,
that's the most appropriate one, I guess. I mean,
yeah, decided to file a whole civil suit against him. Being accused, Puffy's being accused of rape and years of abuse. And like 10 years, probably 10 plus years of abuse. Like, bro was like, it's one of the things. Like, if you actually read it's a 35-page PDF that's out there, and man, if you read that shit. I mean, that shit is like a fucking Zane novel. Like, that shit is like mad perverted and shit.
Yo, this nigga brought it back, said like, yeah, I don't know, y'all niggas might be too young to remember them Zane novels, but they was like,
yeah,
like you remember how like crew tapes were for niggas?
Zane Sex Chronicles, yeah.
Them Zane novels was like the and one of mixtapes for niggas. Like that's what they were for like the females. Like the women treated them shits like Pokemon or something. It was,
one of my exes, who loved to read, had a whole bunch of
like there was Harry Potters or some shit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They read that shit like it was like some Donald Goyne shit, nigga. Like, yeah, no.
Hold on, comments real quick. Hold on. Shuttleworth, you better give it to Diddy too. Pause.
Pause.
You gotta put a pause on that. Like,
yeah.
That's a huge pause. What the fuck are we talking about?
And we both Scorpios. He make your team Scorpio look bad. So yeah, I gotta bring the heat out here. So damn, Diddy, he should have stuck with Ciroc. Puff is the ultimate freak dog.
Yeah, he is.
Fabulous ain't slept right since Puff stared at his eyes and asked him to party.
Yeah, that was on Nori shit. Like, this is where I think it was Fab and Jada and him was all up in there.
At the table,
they were eating cake over their paws. They were eating something. They were eating like
yeah, and then Puff had too much to smoke and drink, and that nigga was talking that old, I like how you do that, daddy. That type of shit. That nigga was wild.
Man, I don't like that predatorial fucking cat daddy, Mac daddy. I hate that shit.
Well,
I don't know.
It depends. Man. Like some cats can pull that shit off, but some niggas that
it's cringy and that shit sound like. And you saying it to a dude, like I would have to fight you just off the strength of, I think you want something from me that I don't want to give you. Like,
and it's funny too because when Puff was like, I like how you do that, daddy, and shit like that. And you see Fab and Jada is like, oh shit, this nigga done it again. He's on some other shit again. But they don't. Of course, they don't say nothing because Puff has power, has a lot of power in the industry.
I mean, like Jadakiss done been probably scared of that. Like not scared, but like Diddy had to do some shit.
He's seen
some shit. Like Diddy had to flex on this nigga because this nigga went from, hey yo, I ain't gonna say nothing if somebody drop a refrigerator off a building on you or something. Mm-hmm. If a nigga don't get they published, a nigga went from that to like, hey yo, daddy, y'all trying to party? Like,
yeah.
And just ignoring the fuck out of that shit. Like, nah, nigga.
And then speaking of publishing, I think that was probably the first sign something was up because out of nowhere, I think it was a couple months ago, Puff was like, yeah, I'm gonna give all my former artists back their publishing and shit like that, which is kind of crazy because this is Puff. Puff, in the past, how he bought a lot of the publishing, in the early days, except for Craig Max. Except Craig Max, of course, he didn't buy Craig Max, so that's probably one of the reasons why Craig Max got kind of pushed to the background, and Big, who sold his, got pushed to the front.
No second album for you.
Yeah, So yeah, I mean, if you ever want to put one and one together, why Craig Mack kind of faded from view, that's one of the reasons.
R.I.P. Craig Mack.
Yeah, rest in peace, though. And so obviously, publishing is where that in the music business. So you make money off the publishing. Every time a song gets played first, Puff is the first person that gets the money. And of course, he's probably executive producer, all types of other shit. So
remember, there was a rumor. I think even Gene Deal said it. And I could be wrong, but it's been going around that like he had leased the publishing out to like some investors or whatever, and they was making the real money off of it during the prime of those artists' careers, and now like
he was giving out, plans. Oh, you can do like I know that the white girl from Danny Kane who had all that surgery. She was talking about it on the little podcast.
Aubrey Day.
Aubrey, right? Name was Aubrey, maybe. But anyway,
signed the NDA.
Signed, but she didn't sign it. But she was talking about how because obviously over the past year or two, Diddy was conveniently giving it back. Pause.
Because the publishing wasn't worth much then. Like their publishing from what they were saying, the figures were like around $300 to $500 a month. Like that's great if you're like a regular nigga, like a regular person, and you getting royalties $300 to $500 a month. That's great. But if you've been like a platinum selling artist or gold artist and been around the world, that's horrible. Like you're expecting like in the thousands at least. Like
yeah. But funny thing is gonna be because I mean obviously the Locks had fought for their publishing, famously for a long time. But it's like now that Puff is like handing out he handed back the publishing with an NDA, behind it saying that they can't talk negative or they can't say anything.
You gotta hand it back with strings, then don't hand it back, nigga.
Yeah, and I think that was the first. I think that's probably the first sign that was like. Because like I said, Puff is a business gangster. Puff knows how to make a crooked contract or whatever. Like I don't think no one has signed to Bad Boy has walked away clean. As far as like he'll either drop you and you're in debt, but I've never heard of anyone really successfully fulfilling their contract. Like
Mace about the only relevant non-fucked up position.
So Mace had to go down to Atlanta and become a pastor, But then what he said.
But his shit was more street shit than like.
But I mean, in Mace's first single, what did he say? I was Diddy, I was pretty, I was murder. P Diddy named me pretty.
Yeah. But the thing is, though, even Mace though, because I remember Mace wanted to sign to 50, but Puff wouldn't let him out of his country because Mace owed Puff. Because especially what Mace did after the second album. So
this was Prime G Unit. Them niggas could have sold that shit. It's
and also shout out the Cameron Mace show. Like Cameron had a question he asked Mace because a fan question about, Cam, Cam was like, Mace, why didn't you invite me to Puff Daddy, P Diddy, and the Bad Boys when you were popping? He's like, and Mace kind of inferred it and said, I didn't want you to get caught up in the wickedness, basically, the childhood friends,
Dude, I'll just take you to Biggie. I'll just take you to their best artist, nigga. How about that? Like, fuck all that.
Yeah, in a way, although the business kind of split them apart, but in a way, Mace probably did Cam a big favor.
Major favor.
But like I said, doing all this, like, why is Puffy doing all this? And then Cassie comes out. Now, for the most part, Cassie was probably hot for just for a minute, like not even a minute,
she was a one-hit wonder.
She was a 10 album deal hot, nigga.
Yeah, like
it treated her like she was fucking Whitney Houston or something.
Yo, Puffy used to kill me. I was like, why did he always sign these cats like 5-6 album deals? Like, who the fuck made that many albums while on Bad Boy? Maybe, and it's like, because he used to have some really crooked ass contracts. But yeah, Cassie, she had that one song, Me and You, which had like remixes and everything. And that shit was like
that was a dope song though. I'll give it that.
Yeah, that shit was in the clubs. So, me and LB were outside. That shit wasn't the clubs.
It was a bop.
Didn't Puffy real quick? Didn't Puffy steal him from Ryan Leslie?
Oh hell yeah, man!
Yeah, sure did.
Yeah, that was his artist.
Girl.
Sure the fuck did.
You're the one. I put my rock on.
Ryan Leslie had talent, and I know
Ryan Leslie was Drake before Drake. I'm telling you.
Him and Craig David were like 50% of Drake.
I still listen to like when it comes on. Like sometimes Addiction will come on. I might like play that on Spotify. I still play that shit.
I'm saying him and Craig David. Craig David, the 7 Days nigga. That's like 50% of Drake's DNA right there. I always felt like Ryan Leslie.
But no,
Ryan Leslie was talented though.
Ryan Leslie actually did the singing and the rapping, but he did them both at a good level. It wasn't no, I'll give you struggle bars, keep sweat bars.
Right.
Fuck all that. But hold on, let me make that a chat real quick because I don't want this shit to get too ran away. He has same astrological placements as Ike Turner. Yeah, I saw that shit on Twitter. You a Scorpio Shuttleworth? Yes, I'm a fucking Scorpio. What it do, Scorpio gang? He's smart. You got to give him that. He knew that lawsuit was coming.
Yeah, of course he did.
Yeah, his whole ass nigga. He knew it. What up with us? Salute Karma Serene. What it do? They are regular people. They just don't want to accept that they're not superstars. I will never date another Scorpio, but Scorpios are freaks. She knew what it was when she signed up for the job. They were swingers. Many couples are, I don't know, about 30 million for that. Like,
yeah.
Nah, yo, Cassie ain't signed up for that shit. Like, yo, time out. Hey, she ain't signed up for that. She 19 trying to damn be a pop artist. Like, she didn't ask for all that freaky bullshit this nigga Puff was on. Yo, come on.
Yeah, no, but like I said though, because I mean, Cassie, you know, remember, Cassie was in a relationship, and then you know, Puff was in his relationship with Kim Porter, the on and off thing, whatever the fuck, and you know, Puff took a liking to Cassie, and Puff flexed his money in front of Cassie. And Cassie was like, "Man, you know, it's like I want to have a career, so I gotta follow what this nigga's doing, you know, because he's footing the bill."
That exotical thing,
yeah. Because, you know, keep in mind, Puff was mentally ruined after the whole Jennifer Lopez shit. After that, I don't think that nigga ever really recovered from anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that nigga had a heartbreak, you know, out of this world. And he just, and, you know, I think Cassie was probably all the I Need a Girl songs and shit like that. And, you know, and then all of a sudden Cassie comes along and he's like, okay, I'm 20 years older than this broad. I'm gonna try to mold her on some, you know, I'm gonna be your father, I'm gonna be your lover, you know, that type of shit, you know, like on some Max shit, like Max Julian shit. You know, that nigga Puff watched that shit too many fucking times. You know what I mean? You know, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I think Cassie definitely just, I mean, I agree with LB. Cassie definitely did not sign up for what the PDF and the lawsuit says that, you know, what eventually went down. It was just more
bullied into a whole relationship, really.
Yeah, so and like I said, because you know Cassie's like, I mean, because you know the music business, like people sell their souls in the music business every day. They give up a lot of things. They give up, you know, and Puff, you know, being what he is, Puff knew that because, like I said, Puff has been in the industry or whatever for like 35 years. So, you know, and like even going back in the days, like even at his peak, like we always heard these weird stories and rumors about him. You know, like. Bro, you know, either he has his goons beat up people, or he blackballs people.
He basically groomed Usher, 10 years old type of thing. You know that you saw that clip, Kevin Hart and all that. You know,
or he assaults music executives like Steve Stout and Shakur Stewart. Like, bro, does a lot of horrible things. There's a lot of horrible stories about what he does. You know, the tendencies. You know, his proclivities, the shine shit, and that's another thing too, because. In recent times, you know, you see Puff in Belize with Shine and whatnot. You know, Shine cleaning himself up. You know what I'm saying? Bro has hair again. You know, and everything like that. He's really Jewish and everything.
He's running for prime minister. Like
he's running for prime minister. So Shine, Shine goes from a platinum selling artist on Bad Boy to doing that shit, which is extraordinary. Because I mean, that doesn't, you know, that's like the biggest, like the biggest 180 from that. And you see Puff all up in the cameras, all up in the pictures with that dude. And Puff did that dude dirty. Like, dude, that shit stupid. It did that nigga stupid dirty. You know, and I'm just like, how is that even possible that Sean can even be around that dude?
They probably, you know, and they probably put nail in the hatchet, and Diddy probably dropped some cheese on his campaign. I mean, that's all I can think of, right? I mean, why else would Sean fucking be cool with
Yeah, like it's the weirdest thing because because of Puff, you know, Shine lost his career basically and spent like 9 years in jail, and you know, did him dirty with different lawyers, and they did him dirty with the whole ballistics. Like that's a whole story in itself. So it's like Puff does all this horrible, like these are some of the horrible things that Puff has been a part of, like. And then you get the Cassie situation, because it was funny too, because Cassie was only hot for like a little bit, and then after that, like she didn't put out no music. Like I think after that first album, like that was 2006. Like there was nothing that I heard that was kind of popping, like from her, like none.
Because I think because he used her as like she was his personal like pet plaything,
right?
You know, it's like one of those. You know, she was like the female version of like Bleak. the damn. Yo, you ain't even got to put out another album. Long as I'm alive, long as you with me, girl, you good. But it came with like some bullshit with it, like
it came.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, like I see, yo, Miss 702, like you wildin', like the freaky stuff is part of dating the Scorpio 10 years. You had to like the freaky stuff to do it 10 years. See, but she was drugged up. Like, come on, man. Like,
I mean, like I said, I
can't believe a woman saying all this.
I mean, Miss 702. All I gotta say is like it's out there. Read the PDF of the lawsuit because, like I say, the shit is very graphic. Has a lot of details about what happened. Like there, you can see how Puff was able to control Cassie. Like at first, it just started. Puff was giving her gifts and shit like that, buying her apartments, buying her Jags, all types of shit like that. And then, it was like, Cassie was like, "Oh, I want to bring my boyfriend to this table." And Puff's like, "No, that's only an invitation for you. Who the fuck is this nigga? Like, he shouldn't be here." Like, "Oh, Puff, I want to see my parents." I don't think that's a really good idea, Cassie. Puff, you really want me to call you Pop? Yes, because that's what you called your grandfather, right? This is in the PDF too. It's in the lawsuit.
Jesus, right? Really? That's insane.
Yeah. This is all in there. This was I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he was grooming her. He was grooming her.
Yeah, he was grooming the fuck out of her. Like,
And the thing it was like that. It was like that. It was like a surviving.
He wants to be in control. He's a dude that wants to be in control.
It was like the surviving P Diddy shit for real, huh? Like it was really.
Yeah, and then it's just a whole lot of Puff force Kirsten's the kissing, and then there's the sex, and then the R word, and then then the beatings, the assaults and stuff like that. Like, and it's like and then Puff would freak out. After these assaults, and then send her away to like a hotel in Beverly Hills to clean up and heal from her injuries for a week and lavish her with gifts. Like this shit's like, damn, this is like a pimp-hoe relationship. Like this is some real like stone cold pimping right here. Like bro was wilding. Like, and it was just worse. Like he got and like. Puff would like, I think there's a story in there. Puff got her first time they took X or whatever. Cassie wasn't comfortable, and eventually was able to get away from dude from that night. And Puff was calling her all night, talking about why you leave me high and alone. Like, bro, like Puff has some problems, like serious problems, like because it's not just control. Like, bro, just you can tell, like, because from all the I Need a Girl songs. He wants somebody, but they have to play a certain role in his life, and it's not just like just like a normal like girlfriend, boyfriend, partner relationship, husband, wife, whatever the fuck. Because it got more depraved, and then it got to the point where they had something in the lawsuit they mentioned called freak-offs, where Puff would hire male sex workers, give them like $5,000 or $6,000 or whatever. And tell Cassie, to wear certain fingernails, say like, you want this black dick, all while Puff would be on his bed recording shit, directing shit, and doing things to himself. I don't really want to say the word, but it's all in graphic detail. And freak-offs. That's what he did.
Was this some non-Harlem activity you talking about?
I mean, he did it to himself. I'll say that. Like, that's
I don't want to.
Yeah, like I mean, it didn't say anything about doing anything with the male sex workers, other than he just, he would comment and direct them and tell them they gotta do this, that, and the third, and shit like that. And I remember too, like back in the day, there were some pictures. I remember there were some Cassie pictures from back in the day that did leak from those things. Of course, we didn't know what they were. We just thought that someone that, hey, Cassie, a celebrity picture got leaked. That type of shit. And then, it was just like, Puff was making her, it's like I think someone in his entourage would find these male sex workers, and they would make these videos over and over and over and over again, because Puff was into voyeurism and shit like that. So that was his thing. So Puff was into like being some sort of weird cuck, something like that. Like it was, like
he was making her find some of them dudes though too. Like it wasn't even
yeah, absolutely, he was.
Damn.
Yeah,
that's
like,
fucking crazy.
Yeah, and then and then like I said, she got hooked on drugs and everything like that, and and then there are things where someone told Puff that Suge Knight was around, and he was like, yeah, Cassie, you got to hold this gun in the purse or whatever, and it's like, yeah, like there's a whole, and then multiple instances of Puff beating Cassie, like they're like it's like crazy, like how the security staff had to cover up, or the security staff has to like buy footage from the hotel. Like Puff would drop like 10,000 just for the footage. Like, bro, is like, Puff was just like.
But hold on, it's out of the question for him to orchestrate a hit on Pac, though.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, like, for all those niggas who was doubting Keefy D and just all the rumors for years, like, yeah. I'm just saying, like,
hold up. I see that in the comments. That Karma said, that sounds like an ordinary day for King Pete. The fuck you talking about?
Yeah, I was crazy. This is insane.
Go away. Get out of here with that book.
And Miss 702, does the PDF disclose what type of drugs? Yes. I think it's like ecstasy, ketamine. There's a whole bunch of shit. Like, they do go into details on the drugs.
Deontay Jones, Gorilla Gay Pimp.
Yeah, like Puff is like I say, it just got more and more depraved. It got like near the end of like.
It sounds like some Eyes Wide Shut type shit. He said niggas were wearing masks.
Yeah, niggas were wearing masks too. Yeah, Puff, because I mean, look at it, because the whole stint with the whole Joker shit, whatever. Puff, Puff is one of them colorful ass niggas. Like Puff likes any of that shit where he acts out of the ordinary.
Yeah, that Joker shit was wild, but then it's like when them niggas told him like cease and desist, the nigga went and did Batman. Like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I mean, next year what is gonna be like? But nah, he going to be like one of the prison villains. Like,
yeah, and the funny thing too is like just how he behaves. Because I remember, there was a time where Puff was really trying to be an actor out there. He's trying to be in these movies or whatever. And Puff, for the most part, can't really act, except for that one movie he did with Russell Brand, Get Him to the Greek, where dude killed his whole
himself.
Yeah, he played himself. And I'm thinking to myself, like, because he got rave reviews for that shit, and I'm like, that's probably how he acts. When he's not around like professional movies.
That's an underrated movie. Like no one ever talks about it, but that movie was funny as fuck.
It was. And Puff actually made it really fun because dude was playing himself and wilding out like he did in that. So it's just like it was probably nothing for him to even get into any character. It was shit.
Yeah, he killed that shit.
Yeah, but it was always fun too because Cassie, like, you see her in these events or whatever, and it's like, god damn, like what's Cassie? Is she hadn't had a song in a minute? Is she modeling? Like why is she always on this nigga's like arm and shit like that? And it was just like. It was just weird, like, because just like, because Cassie had was done like being famous for whatever talent that she for singing or whatever. Like she hadn't had no hits in a minute, and it's just the whole dynamic too, and the whole shaved her head stuff.
They said he pulled her hair out. That's why she had to cut it.
Yeah,
which is crazy in itself. Like, imagine a big grown ass man pulling a chick hair out. Like, you gotta be one of the bitchiest and bitch ass niggas in the world.
Super zesty for that shit. Yeah.
Like, honestly, can you just imagine? Like, I ain't gonna lie. I would think I would get offended if I saw some shit. Like, I would literally like probably stomp a nigga out, seeing that. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? Like,
yeah, but I mean, because the reason why now this lawsuit's come into play is because I guess of some law that New York passed about. Like anyone, like abusers, like anyone who's a long-term, like survivor from long-term abuse or whatever. I think it went to effect like this year, and the statute of limitations did not run out on any of that stuff due to that law. So that's why Cassie's probably doing it. Now, from the Cassie perspective, everyone was like, well, why did she wait so long to do this? Because I think Cassie eventually she got away from Puff. She married. She had like a couple of kids or whatever. There's like, all of a sudden she's suing the nigga for $30 million. So it's like, so I know people that, so that's why people are kind of challenging the validity of the whole thing. It's like, oh, maybe Cassie's probably just run out of money because she married like a regular ass dude or whatever. And, he just wants to sue Puff for a lot of bread. But clearly, there's some legal shit going on that Puff has to now pay attention to, because usually, bad boy legal teams are pretty good about, kind of blanketing Puff from a lot of bullshit. But I think this time, they're trying to make sure something sticks from this one, or legal team trying to make sure nothing sticks from this particular incident, because now there's no NDA that Cassie has. She didn't sign. So Cassie is pretty much free to put all the business out in there, and like I said, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good for Sean Combs out there. Like he's wilding. And Deontay Jones, the funniest thing that says Cameron said that Diddy had dildos in his crib. I mean, like I said, bro, like Puffy's had a lot of stories out there about his behavior, bro. Like surprisingly, it's not in the
gay club.
That's not actually in the PDF, but I wouldn't be surprised. Like,
well, I mean, everybody on Twitter is dropping clips. I mean, in most of them, we've heard and seen all these stories.
Yeah, like there's the one that circulated about Exhibit talking about Puff took him to a gay club before, and that type of shit. And it's just like,
nigga had Justin Bieber stuttering when he's talking about why you don't call me no more. We don't hang out no more. He's like, you call my people and you don't really like, damn, like, yo, like, what did he do to that little white boy?
And the funny thing, and of course now just taking out some boxing.
A monster, son.
And the fact that they're taking out some boxing shit. There's a picture that circulated, I think, this year, where Devin Haney was at one of Puff's pool parties.
Yeah. They said Diddy was taking him shopping. Like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. Puff actually does that. That's not the first time Puff is actually.
Yeah, him and Meek Mill got a picture together with the midget in between them, wearing the same silk shirt. Like, exactly. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Puff. Like, an actual activity Puff does with niggas is actually he'll take them shopping, which is weird. Like I never say, yo, dog, let me buy you. Let me buy you this silk shirt, dog.
Hit the mall.
It's like regular shit. Like,
we hit the mall with the
special
homie, but
occasion,
we're not picking out each other's clothes.
Like, we're like, you probably like, y'all, man, this, and he's probably doing some crazy Disney monologue with singing elves and shit. Like, I can only just imagine, like, dude, this ain't, think about it, this ain't like we go into the mall, we just like, yo, man, come with me to the mall, man, I'm about to pick up these new kicks. Yeah, and we go to the mall, like that, regular shit, and it's like, yo, man, I got my, hey, you want something, nigga? I got you, whatever. All right, put it on. Yeah, I got it. It ain't no regular shit. It ain't no shit like that. It's, It's some show tunes. Niggas just twirling in the damn dressing room. Fucking confetti. Like, dog, that nigga probably got some spectacle going on. Like, nah.
Yeah, nigga probably out there doing the prep and shit, like he be doing in the music videos. Like, doing all that shit, nigga. He be doing that shit in the store.
That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, I don't want to see no fucking Be My Guest, Beauty and the Beast ass musical. But I'm trying to just pick out some Ralph Lauren's and shit, nigga. Like, man, get the fuck out of here. Like,
but Rome, you've been signed, son. You didn't announce it. My bad, bro, because I know you've been kind of signed, So announce yourself, bro. Nigga, I'll give you the floor, bro. Announce yourself.
Rome top 5 on the list he ain't a part of.
Nigga, did you just do a diss line to your boy, nigga? Like,
no, that's his own bar. Superhero, like, that's his own song.
Oh, okay, I'm about to say, I was like, god damn, nigga.
I was in the studio when he recorded that shit.
I was like, god damn, nigga, you ruthless, nigga. Like,
because he said it, that's why it's hard. Like, nah. Niggas forgot we do music because we ain't dropped nothing this year. That's all.
Well, Ron, I guess when you feel like talking, bro, please interject, and if you have any music in the background, you gotta turn that shit down, bro. Oh,
my bad.
Yeah, nigga, announce yourself, bro.
What's good? What's poppin', yo? I've been here for a minute. I stepped away, but I'm back. Nigga, what's good?
Yeah, nigga. So, what you think about this whole Puff and Cassie situation?
Take that.
I feel like that nigga is fucked. He's federally fucked. And as soon as the shit hits, watch, I bet you it's like 20 artists that's gonna come out with some allegations against this nigga.
Well, we'll see, because like I said, he gave niggas back their publishing with signed NDAs saying that they can't talk bad or they can't reveal any shit.
But who all got signed though?
He tried to get that fucking off the lawsuit. Okay, I see.
Yeah, no, Puff is not above paying off people. He's not above that.
Did he need to pay off Cassie? She only asked for 30 mil.
I think
all
that's
that shit he put her through, nigga. That could easily be 300 mil.
So so this is a civil suit?
Yeah.
So she's only after cash.
Hell yeah.
Oh, this is some bullshit.
Hell no! What the fuck? So you don't think she deserved that?
No.
Why not?
Go to the police. I don't want to hear this shit.
I mean, it's being foul.
Go to the police and get a job, bitch. Stop with this.
This might be to get out of jail. You know, like how like R. Kelly got caught up a couple times before he actually got. This might be Diddy's
start.
Yeah, but those was regular people, and they wasn't looking for a cash grab. They just wanted a little bit of clout.
Cash grab. They wanted cash grab.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's just.
I thought she was trying to end this nigga's career, get him locked up, all that. I ain't know she was out there. Give me 30 mil.
Oh no, she's trying to. Oh, she's trying to. It's not the money. I think she's. I mean, this is probably one of those situations where a lot of Puff's chickens are coming home to roost. So it's like, because Puff has done a lot of like the stuff that's been verified. Puff has done a lot of messed up things. So it could be like.
I mean, because none of the Queefy D allegations will stick for obvious reasons. So. Yeah. Now we got this shit. The walls are closing in on Puff. Pause.
Yeah, they are. So it's like I said, because Puff is not the type to start sweating. Like when you start seeing him do things like that, that's completely out of his nature. So there's something in that Cassie also, because I'm pretty sure Puff does not want to be in a courtroom and a lot more other things that are not in that little PDF thing start coming out.
Shit. With the bomb in the car?
Yeah, that shit.
He blew up.
Some Grand Theft Auto. What the fuck is this? Some Grand Theft Auto 3? Trying to fucking put a bomb under his car? My God.
Nigga, that's like Godfather shit. Nigga, like, remember when Michael went back to Italy?
Yep.
And it's all because
he made a bomb under his car.
Yeah, and it's all because, because Cassie and, was it Kid Cudi, right?
It's Cudi or Cudi? I don't know.
Kid Cudi.
That was Cudi.
I'm like, why the fuck he said Cudi? I've never heard that before.
He's never listened to Kid Cudi. There's nobody ever says Cudi. What the fuck?
That was the first of it. That's why I was like, oh shit, I've been saying Cudi all this time. I've been saying it wrong. Cassie was talking to him, and Puff, because Puff controlled her, like her phones or emails. Like Puff did a lot of this shit, and he found out, and he's like, "Yo, watch your car, bro." And he apparently, put the bomb underneath there or whatever, which is a wild thing. They wanted it to go off while he was there. Like, nigga.
Yeah,
that's some crazy shit, nigga. That's crazy. Admit you said that.
Yo, real quick, with the trafficking shit, what was he doing? Like selling her to people or selling her to athletes, or like what the fuck was they talking about?
He was drugging her and making her fuck investor niggas and male prostitutes while there was mass.
Miss 702, Miss 702 saying the NYPD already denied aspects.
Yeah, Puffy Puffy. Like I said, Puffy's not above paying off niggas if he can actually do it.
You gotta pay off the judge on this, because this is the thing. Like, there's so much shit, and now if they open up the fucking if they do a discovery, and they have to start calling people and interviewing people and subpoenaing people, that's when that shit starts getting crazy. And that's even regards to the TPD shit too. Mm-hmm. It's when they start doing discoveries and subpoena and grabbing these people that niggas' names keep getting mentioned and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing that niggas want to avoid. If you could get the case thrown out before that, or if you could settle it before that, then you could somewhat salvage the L, because it kind of goes away. But if this goes to trial and this becomes a big civil lawsuit shit, it gives more time to embolden other people, people, I don't want to say the Cosby effect because I think the Cosby effect is some government like conspiracy shit. Like they're just picking random people. Like say Cosby raped, like fucked you over 20 years ago. No, I think real talk, like niggas gonna really come out the woodworks for Diddy on some like, hold on, like I remember this nigga. He looked at my sister the wrong way when she was a Girl Scout selling cookies at Winn-Dixie. Like when he was on the No Way Out tour and shit. Like niggas just gonna be coming out.
I think it's gonna be more niggas coming out. Like yo, Diddy made me do this shit. Diddy made me do this. I feel like there's gonna be more weird niggas doing.
Yeah, this is like the start of the paragraphs. This might get worse because something Diddy didn't do. He didn't pay his Illuminati bill. I don't know what he do, but he did. He did something.
I don't know.
He did something.
Is it just me or like Diddy seem like the type of nigga that dress up in all leather at night type shit and do weird shit like?
No, there's no. I mean, you see how this nigga like played the fucking Joker for Halloween, for Halloween parties and shit like that. Like, bro, loves that shit.
It almost got into it with 2-Bit from Power.
Oh yeah. 2-Bit.
That shit was hilarious. Like
2-Bit got mad. Yeah,
but that's the thing. He'll start shit with people. And he got all his big ass security and goons and shit. And it's like,
you can't be
like I don't know how people just be like thinking like okay, like this whole okay, niggas want to believe Cassie. Like I don't know. There's so many different narratives running because now they're black women. Like niggas, Puffy's the last person black men are just all stopping logical thinking and just rooting for this nigga. Like this ain't Tory Lanez situation. Like niggas been speaking about Puffy for like
niggas been hating Puffy for years.
Ever. And they ain't been hating. Like, real shit.
And the funny thing is too is Puffy was the one that kind of originated the whole "if you don't like it, stop hating" type of attitude because obviously the rapper thing, niggas thought he was whack. Like
he was whack. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When I was young, like Mace was my favorite rapper when I was young because of Diddy, so I can't completely hate Diddy. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, but
I bought No Way Out, nigga. I can't lie, but it's the Biggie verses.
I mean,
Mace was my guy, dog.
I mean, yeah, because not everyone
shit or can't hold us down.
Yeah, because not everyone.
I still play that song.
Yeah, because not everyone was fucking with Puff in the 90s like that. Like, bro used to piss people, like, especially some of the rap, like, you first, of course, you had Death Row with, Buff and Piggy, them Death Row skits.
I remember when I was real young, my uncle's a former alcoholic. He'd been sober 25 plus years. But back when I was really young, we would watch every Biggie video, especially the Missing You when Diddy was dancing to the Missing You. He was drunk as off his ass telling me, this guy. I was like 6-7 years old. I was like, this guy killed Biggie, man. This guy killed Biggie, man. And I was like, what do you mean he killed Biggie? But I kind of get it now. But when I was young, I was confused. I was like, why is he telling me that Puff Daddy was killing me?
Yeah, your uncle was going through it, nigga. Like
he was telling, but he probably wasn't wrong. I mean,
yeah, but like funny things, because like not everyone liked the whole the whole glossy like thugs with hugs music, as people used to call that shit back in the day.
The shiny suit.
I mean, that's why they did the whole mad rapper skit, cause Diddy a troll too, nigga. Cause that's why the whole like mad rapper, like, come on, man, like he knew what he was doing.
Yeah, although the mad rapper, D Dot, shout out to D Dot, that nigga was funny as fuck, and could rap and could produce his ass off. Just things never kind of aligned for that nigga to really blow up though. But he did his thing behind the scenes though. But Puff's music, like the Shiny Suit era and shit like that, of course, which is deaded by DMX, God rest his soul, and stuff like that.
No Tupac fan is defending no fucking damn Puffy.
Yeah, no, none of that. Yeah,
no Locks fan is defending Puffy. No real Mace fan. So it's like all this narrative that black men just gonna just defend any nigga when they just do something to women. Is like yo, y'all gotta chill. Like that ain't every time, and that shit is like some made up shit. Regardless.
Yeah, because I mean, if you look at Puffy, like Puffy has no. I mean, Jennifer Lopez was probably his healthiest relationship, and that ended because he did everything. J-Lo had to get away from him because dude did something. Had left the shots in the club with Shine. So it's like, that's
the normal relationship.
That was normal. Yeah, that was normal.
Yeah, that was normal. I mean, Puff has never married. had Kim Porter. Of course, that was a whole saga behind that.
He took care of some I'll Be Sure kids too, right? A couple of I'll Be Sure kids.
Remember, all these niggas had tell-all books before. Were working on tell-all books before they was about.
And they all died. You heard that story, right? Of the 4 people. Like it was Diddy, somebody, and I'll Be Sure, and a couple other execs. Besides I'll Be Sure, 2 of them died, and they're all writing tell-all books and shit.
And I'll Be Sure almost died too. And
I know
And I know Mark Curry, because Mark Curry was only like on
his
one
book. Yeah.
Mark Curry, I think he released something, but Mark
Dance
Curry,
with the Devil.
Yeah. Who's the producer? The one that
like silent.
He was crazy. What was his name again? Do that? Fuck. What was his name? One of those producers? Yeah.
What
Andre Harrell.
That's not a producer.
He was like a
That's like his OG.
That's his OG.
But he died too. He died.
Andre Harrell was the executive. He fired
and a former rapper too. That was way back in the day though. Andre Harrell could also rap too. But yeah, a lot of people in Puff's inner circle, like Heavy D too, another one. Like all of them have met untimely ends. Like
he's been untouchable because he's had more coincidental deaths surrounding him and coincidental fuck this nigga till hold on, wait, nah, he's chill, he's cool, leave him alone. We seen how Biggie mom switched to tune and how her and Lil C's used to shit on Puff, and then them checks started coming, and then Biggie mom started shitting on Lil C's, saying, "Oh, he don't know what he's talking about. This is that." He was like 8 years old. He was like 12 years old. He don't know what was going on, and it's like you remember that this real shit. So
yeah, it's real. It's true.
So people gotta understand, when people, for all the people who's like, yo, Cassie, I don't know how she couldn't just walk away. How could she? You gotta look at a nigga who has those type of resources where he could change public opinion, he could change your best friend opinion, he could change your mom opinion, he could change your opinion about your damn self.
Right.
Imagine you come on,
because his money is long, and so are the people that are kind of behind his money. And of course, like I said before, dude walks around with straight up goons, and these are goons that he grew up with. So and these are goons that will kill you. They have,
remember, he's scary now. Scary niggas is the most unpredictable niggas. So they're gonna be super strategic, super cautious, and they'll wild out. You just know. Remember, there's been little incidences of him beating on her, but it always got kind of just swept under the rug,
right.
It never really hit no big blogs or something. It's like a little oh shit, this is some SVU shit. What it do, Joshua? Oh, what it do?
This is some I've been watching the New York Undercover show. This is some New York Undercover shit, some SVU shit. Same creator, same shit.
Yeah. So it's like Puffy has let's say, because when you have that much money, you have that much influence, it's hard to get away from someone like that. I know most people were like, oh, I can get away with Puff. Honestly, unless you could actually fight, because Puff is the type of person. Puff will only get physical if he has his goons, which is known or whatever. He won't get physical just by himself like that. Puff knows who he can and can't pump.
Unless it's somebody like Drake that he got into an issue with because it's Drake. Or
and the J. Cole fight just happened because it's one of those scuffles that just happen so suddenly. You end up getting a one-on-one before it gets broken up. So it's those type of confrontations which were random as fuck.
It's funny, pretty much the only person that kind of talks shit about Puff all the time outside of Suge is 50 Cent. And 50 is 50 is the only one that actually cracks the jokes and shit like that, and Puff doesn't do nothing. Because I think Puff knows
he boss too, shit.
Yeah, because Puff knows, even though maybe 50 might not have as much money as he had, whatever, but he knows he can't punk 50 in a certain way because of how, because while 50, how 50 grew up, he can't do that. So it's or he can, but someone might actually.
It's not worth it. Their gangsta and their resources is all around the same level.
Yeah.
So it's not worth it. So, but
Yeah, so-
you're right. Like, 50 be like sunning that nigga all the time, and Diddy don't be saying shit.
Yeah,
I like how Diddy checked Envy on the Breakfast Club though. Like that was hilarious.
Yeah, you know, like Puff. Puff, if he needs to consult him, but it's hard. I mean, it's hard to see. Puff won't take losses because he's, like I said, he's very calculated. He's very, there's meticulous with who's around him. Like his inner circle is like, blind loyalty. Like if whatever because they see all his fuckery, they see all the shit that he does. It's like, you can't, you cannot escape. You can't escape someone like that easily.
Yeah, like you could just walk away. Like, and you see all the crazy relationships niggas be in with regular people, with normal people, and then y'all be like, man, you can just walk away from Puffy. Like, yo, no, like chill. Like y'all can't walk away from a nigga with like 3 different baby mamas and like a jail record, and y'all talking about walk away from Puffy.
Yeah, and $50 to his name. Like,
yeah, like. The niggas can't walk away from a motherfucker with a damn Xbox and damn EBT card in the negative. Like, y'all talking about, she could do cartwheels away from Puffy. Like,
yeah.
But I think we kind of we'll see where this goes. So we'll take the last 10 minutes or so to like touch on some other shit real quick.
To be continued for sure.
But
definitely to be continued.
Oh yeah, Deontay, just to answer your question, I think for the J. Cole shit, I think J. Cole was, for whatever, they were at some after party or whatever, and
they were party club, yeah.
And J. Cole, I think, called himself like the King of New York, and Puff Puff didn't like that shit, so they had a little scrap, but I think they kind of made up after that because I think that nigga was on one of his albums too, and like after that, it was over some bullshit. But it was Puff, most likely being Puff. He was probably drunk or high or whatever the fuck, or just being Puff. But yeah, that's what happened. But I think they kind of patched that shit up. So, but no, we'll definitely we'll monitor the whole situation because, like I said, it's a lot of fuckery. It's like I honestly, if this shit goes away, then Puff must have the best legal team in the fucking world. Like because R. Kelly probably wishes that he had Puff's legal team.
Well, R. Kelly had his chances. R. Kelly is one of my goats, but he had his chances. That's all.
Yeah.
I mean, especially since because Puff used to use Johnny Cochran a lot back in the day. Before he passed away. So the fact that Puffy still can still find lawyers that can get him out of his bullshit, it's fucking amazing. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, money talks.
He got 1,000 lives.
Yeah, but yeah,
we'll see.
But like his album says, the saga continues.
There you go.
Oh shit! What it do, King son? What it do? Happy
out
birthday,
to King.
Eve, Grandmaster Quan Chi, LOL. Damn, I don't even want to say Shorty's name because then I know she's gonna pop up. Because when I was listening to the Pilot and Pat show, I seen her in the comments talking about where's Shuttleworth. And I don't think I've seen her since. So yeah,
we're not gonna say that. We're not. Shout out to Rob. And real quick, shout out to Rob D. What's good?
Salute, Rob. In the other domestic violence news or abusive relationships or toxic relationships. So y'all heard all that shit with Keke Palmer. I know we initially talked about it when the Usher shit popped off.
Yeah.
Now it came out. I think DJ Academics posted a video. The audio of her like admitting that she put hands on him because he made her feel bad or some shit, and her mom
and her mom threatened to shoot the nigga too. Like
that's a whole nother video. I finally heard that shit. Yeah, like so there's 2 different audios and like it's really kind of making it seem like this shit ain't one-sided like how it was presented. Like it ain't just he the abuser type shit. It seemed like they both abusive and just toxic.
Yeah, they toxic. And the fun thing is too, because I remember how that shit was like. Dude, like how out of pocket she was getting, like on stage and shit after the whole Usher thing, and and then she's like, she was.
I don't need a nigga. I got a bag.
Yeah, and it's just like, goddamn, like I was like, if I was him, I would not take that shit. Like that shit was like, Like I'd have to like snatch up like, yo, you can't be embarrassing me like that. Like I don't know these fucking people. Who the fuck is you embarrassing
and
me?
he trolling this nigga, elite trolling. Like, and I feel where you coming from. And the thing is, in the audio, like I think the mom says like she says like he got mental problems. He's chemically imbalanced. Like, so I'm like, damn, y'all doing all this shit to a dude who like y'all know is fucked up in the head and like y'all like. Like I don't know, like I'm just like y'all some toxic motherfuckers. I don't know how y'all got that kid. Like,
I mean, hey, you know, there's always moments where there's not there's no toxicity, and you know, there's a little love in the air, probably a little, marijuana, a little alcohol, shit happens, bro. You have a kid, you know what I mean? That's a
feel you, but nigga, that's some like shit really had to happen, bro. Like.
I didn't like. I tried to read all the chatty patty super, stuff, but I did see the picture of him, like supposedly, like she leaked the pictures of him kind of being a little aggressive to her, or not being. I mean, putting hands on her basically.
Oh, those were the still images of the security tape. They said the cops leaked it, but it's like if you trying to win the public opinion battle, or whatever, then just leak the video, nigga, because. It don't even look like he was strangling her. It looked like they was just fighting over a phone or some shit. Like they rolling over. Like, dude, this shit looked weird. Like it looked
hard. I mean, it looked like obviously he was being aggressive to her, but I can't necessarily say he was beating on her. I don't condone. I don't condone that. I'm just saying I can't.
I don't condone it either. Like he's big as fuck. Like dude, look like he's like 6'5" or some shit. Like So but like, and that's the thing, motherfucker looked like he's Sid Vicious. In a damn in a wrestling match, he up there. So I get it, like bro,
I recently found out his brother was an actor on Insecure.
Yeah, Dre, the nigga, what's his name was fucking
light skinned dude.
Yeah, Dro was his name, I think Dro or whatever. Yeah, Dro, I think. Yo, the mom didn't start on 100; she had enough. But dude, I'm just saying, like I feel. So hold on, this is the crazy part. Like hold on. So you up here like you was questioning Cassie shit, but with Keke Palmer, you're just like, oh nah, fuck that.
Well, it was different.
Like it is totally different, but damn.
Nah, like they both are guilty as fuck, whatever.
Yeah, like this look real guilty on both sides.
Yeah, for real. Like, it's like, so Cat, I mean, basically Keke needs to get, like, I say they probably need to go to some sort of like specialist or psychologist or whatever to help them through the issues, because that kid's gonna be fucked up.
That's the type of energy they got, like.
Yeah, like that energy is not cool, and then they probably just need to stay away from each other too. On top of that, just figure,
well, she got the temporary restraining order.
Oh, then yeah, they have to do it anyway. Then
that's the thing. I think if it was really fucked up, they would have arrested dude, and they would have had like a full permanent one, or they would have really went in. That's why I'm like, nah, there's more shit coming out. So it just seemed like it's a smear campaign. I've seen theories, people talking about she's doing all that, so she don't have to give him alimony and shit. They was living together, like. There's so much, it just seemed like a toxic ass relationship. They both abusive to each other, just crazy shit. Like, completely different from Cassie. Like,
no one is humble or anything. No one seems to be humble in that whole situation.
But see, Keke is so likable to a lot of people that they kind of gloss over her flaws, or when she do that goofy shit, or when she's trolling or going hard.
Because she's a Keela to be, and she was, like a little, little story, like an actress when she was real young. So
she's talented.
She's a child star, of course. Yeah,
but see, she has one of those, I say quote unquote delusional Stan fan bases. That she can do no wrong in their eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just like
exactly.
Yeah.
So there was like, there's people making this nigga out like he was like them football players that be like throwing the chicks into the plasma TVs and shit. Like when you talking about like abusive, like, and you're like, yo, yeah, I gotta see that shit. Like, don't be, y'all both can't be damn wrestling and jumping off turnbuckles and doing, you know, sharpshooters and talking about like, cause now it seems like right. You starting shit, he finally haul off and smack you, and then y'all end up fighting, and then it's like you lose, then you're like, fuck it, 911, fuck it. Yeah, call my uncle, fuck it, my brother. Look, oh fuck it, let me get the chopper, cause some of y'all shooting niggas now. I mean, I can't blame y'all, but goddamn, like, can y'all walk away first?
Yeah, there's just too much. I swear, Hollywood has too much toxic shit out there in this industry, man. The industry is like it's just so fucking wild. Like, it's just like seems like, you know, just being portrayed like in just a steady, normal fucking relationship. Like that's just like that's not a thing. You know,
actually, we ain't trying to even bring up the Will Smith shit.
Yeah, I was thinking about the Will Smith shit too, because I was like, before you get, I'll definitely end it with that. Yeah, the whole Will Smith, Dwayne Martin, shit like that. Is it the Will Smith kind of the whole thing? I mean, among outside of the J thing, kind of reinforces the belief, you gotta know who's in your fucking inner circle, like, and the dude that's now like doing all these, that's doing all this talking is one of Will Smith's, like, he's like he was part of his Will Smith's inner circle, like, dude, he went way back and everything like that. And and those are serious accusations, like, and they're mostly, Will and Dwayne Martin had a relationship, they were physical, sexual, all that type of shit like that. And it's just like, Jesus Christ. And Will's already going through it with Jada and everything like that, so it's just like, it's like, what the fuck? Like, it seems like it's like, damn, like, like Will doesn't have a wife now, Will doesn't have no friends, like, what is this? Like, it seems like, people want, is Will not paying them enough? Like, you're not paying them enough, like, they're not putting a kid through college.
At least the Will stuff got kind of passed, like, forgotten about to some degree because of the whole Diddy shit, because that was an outrageous story with the. Because
all of this shit, like, think about it, we just broke like 3 type of personal type of stories within the last hour or so, and they all was like going off one after the other, where you couldn't even, before you could really process one, somebody come out with 30 pages of this. You process that, somebody got an interview, interview 5 minutes about some shit. You try to process that, then another nigga come out with something else, then there's 2 videos, then there's pictures, then there's a remix, and a nigga drop a freestyle. Like, it's just too much shit, bro. Like, yo, chill. Like,
and the funny thing is too, is like, they actually had the nerve to ask Jada about that shit. It's like, we're suing. I'm like, Jada, who's suing who? Like, what the fuck? No one's saying that. Ain't about you.
They still, like, dude, they separated, but they still together. Like, they still married. So
yeah, and I don't want to get back into that. That shit's like weird, especially. But it's just like, geez, like, I mean, like, can someone in the industry in Hollywood have like a normal relationship where no one wants to, like, put everyone's business out on Front Street for either financial gain or whatever the fuck? Like, it's like, seriously.
Scorpio, everything getting exposed.
It's just weird. Like, it's like this weird demonic energy that's going on there, and like, and honestly, and I have a feeling like there's probably something else that's going to be exposed too. It's going to be all graphic details and shit like that. Shit's crazy out there, man. Like, the industry is sick.
Let me ask you this. With all the shit that Joe Budden's been through back in the day with random females and models, do you think one of them will come out seeing that he got the juice now for a while?
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me if it happened. Like,
yeah, but, I mean, me and King Peter are Joe Budden fans on this, but I know he was a part of the Revolt Diddy shit, so he's gonna ski. He's gonna try to avoid talking about Diddy stuff on his podcast, because he probably is
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Yeah, we definitely did like a poll, like, in relation to this. So yeah, definitely get the poll. I almost forgot about that poll.
Let me see if I can find it. Are we talking about, like, what's the worst that's been to the rap?
Yeah. Before we get up out of here. Yeah.
All right. What was the most harmful and detrimental thing to the music industry? We have 29 votes. 41% says P. Diddy. 14% says bootlegging, 31% is streaming, and 14% is social media. 29 votes, keep voting.
I mean, nigga, I pick social media because honestly, because with social media, it gives people, the worst people, to have platforms. Like we said, all three of these shits now are all pretty much fueled by fucking social media out there. Social media is toxic, and that's only one aspect of social media. I always want to begin like the whole.
But we're talking about for the music industry.
Yeah,
is social media really the worst thing?
I pick streaming. Me personally, I pick.
I mean, social media kind of. Let's say social media is it's the way you find out that, you know, like let's say pro wrestling eventually it's a work thing, and then most of these wrestlers, they don't hate each other, they like each other, they don't really punch each other, or at least they don't punch each other that hard. You know, social media has kind of stripped away what these rappers do. Like, you know, they don't have, none of these rappers have R's anymore. Like, some of them, you can tell that these niggas need to drink milk or some shit like that, or learn how to, or take karate classes, nigga. Like,
I mean, I feel you on that.
Yeah, like these
the
niggas.
mystique is gone.
Yeah,
niggas
or
became fatty patties or comedians.
Take karate classes. Tado ho.
I mean, I was seriously, like, these niggas is frail as fuck, nigga. You know, and they pulling guns, nigga. Like, niggas can't shoot. They don't shoot no phase no more. Like, you get on social media, like, you know, they got that little nigga that shits himself when he, you know, or he that little nigga that hits girls. I forgot that little Hellraiser's name, man. Little shit stain. I think that's his name, nigga. Like, you know, he gets shot every other month or some shit like that. You know, Lil Reese or whatever. Yeah, I think that's not that nigga's name. Yeah, that little shit stain ass nigga, bro, with the nigga with the pedo mustache. That literally, you know, yeah, niggas a disgrace. Bigger disgrace than fucking the Sexy Red, nigga. Like, you know, shit like that. Like, whole disgrace, nigga. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Social media like gives people like, you say, God damn, this nigga is kind of lame as fuck. Like, you know, it's like, oh damn, like you see, it's just a whole bunch of clout chasing. Like, that's why I think it's. I mean, Diddy is just Diddy or whatever. Like, you know, if Diddy wasn't around, like, social media will still be fucking toxic as fuck. So that's why I picked that nigga. Though, you know, that's why I picked social media.
And you think social? I mean, I feel you. I mean, I voted for Diddy because that nigga done ruined lives.
You did.
And it's like he's had such a pull and on the music industry itself. Just imagine if like he wasn't involved, or you know, he wasn't in certain situations. Just wow.
Yeah. Puff. Yeah, I mean, okay, but yeah, Puff, and of course, it probably goes to his upbringing. You know, he was raised by a single mother. His father passed away or got killed when he was 2 or 3 or whatever. You know, and you know, Puff probably never got the beating that he probably should have gotten. And you know,
he went to private school.
Yeah,
that's another private school, nigga.
Yeah, and then
but see, okay, this is the private school where a nigga really think he gangster, but he a fake gangster, like. But
in his way, Puff actually, you know, he became one because, you know, his father was a hustler. So it's like, you know, make no mistake.
Puffy, I could never call Puffy no gangster. He's just a spoiled, temper tantrum.
Well, his dad was kind of a gangster, right?
His dad was a gangster, though.
His dad was a gangster, like the.
So it's like that Everlast bar he said to Eminem. He's like, he said, "You may hang around gangsters, but you ain't one, and you won't slap me with no empty gun." Like, that's Puffy. Like, your father may have been a gangster, but nigga, you're not no fucking gangster. I don't care how fast you get to some fucking guns and some fucking goons, because everyone's always doing the dirty work for you.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, you know, Puff, I mean, if Puff actually did, I mean, Puff won't get his hands dirty unless there's someone there that will either take the fall or someone else that will clean up his mess.
There's no story of him even throwing hands. Like, the J. Cole scuffle is about like the only thing. The Drake shit, like, and he probably was on some like, yeah, I could punk these light skinned niggas. Like, all right, King Song, salute,
King Song.
But yeah, he probably like, I could punk these light skinned niggas, these light brights, these hoe ass niggas. Like, that's probably the only courage he had on that shit. So, and you're right about that. Like, back in hip hop, there was more fights. Like, niggas would legit get into scuffles and skirmishes. Niggas might get jumped or stomped out, but niggas weren't getting killed like that. Like it had to be real street shit. Niggas getting murked. But now it's like niggas get murked in every little situation. Like like used to be like the murking was like, yo, okay, yeah, them niggas really hated that nigga. Like he really violated. Yeah. Back in the day, it was just more so like, yo, man, we gonna duct tape this nigga, throw him in a damn back of in a trunk, drive over some damn speed bumps, and do some donut, grab him out, stomp him out, and leave him 20 miles away from his neighborhood in the ops neighborhood. Like, like some Donald Goins type shit, really. But
yeah, pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
But you lived. But you had the chance to live.
Right.
Niggas just ain't just put the bullet in your head. Niggas ain't just the scuffle started. Niggas like, oh fuck it. Like niggas ain't just John Wick a nigga. But
yeah,
different times, yo, different times.
Yeah, though. But yeah, that was my choice. Pilot P, what did you guys pick for that poll again? Pause.
I said streaming. I mean, I think social media is a gift and a curse. Diddy.
I said streaming too.
I said streaming. Yeah, streaming.
Why streaming? I'm just curious.
I just feel. Well, for me, there's a couple of reasons. Honestly, one, I feel like streaming ruined the quality of music because now it's just easier for Joe Schmo who don't have no skills to put off microwavable music. That's one. Two, it's basically now killing like artist pay because the streaming now, like they get pennies for what they don't get paid. Like, they don't get shit. Like it's another thing for the record labels to pocket more money, and the artists get nothing. Like a fucking couple pennies for every million streams you get. Like it's a ripoff.
And the funny thing too is like, and niggas can actually go gold off that shit. Like the old standard was you guys sell the actual album, like the CD or the fucking cassette or whatever.
It's microwavable, like music. Like I mean, I don't know about y'all, but like most of these times I listen to artists I really like, even and I listen to their album. I'll run it through once, maybe twice, and then pick a couple of songs and put it'll be on my playlist. But I don't really albums don't stand the test of time anymore.
And it's been proven that the revenue generated by the music industry has plummeted since the streaming has taken over.
Yeah, because it's more the music is more ran off of clout and touring and sponsorings and endorsements and appearances. Like that's why they be having all these 360 deals because they know it's like we not gonna get the bread off of you if we just get you off the record sales and shit. We want like 10% off your damn touring, the merchandise, all that shit. Because the way social media makes it easier for niggas to create brands. So
plus it's become a way to like kind of revise history because now with all like especially like if you go to a lot of like on Spotify and or whatever you want to use, Apple Music, there's a lot of shit that isn't on there or was changed because of sampling and all these other issues. So you're not getting the actual album the way you got it when you got the CD. It's completely different and like De La Soul's music for the longest won't be able to put up all the sampling issues and all. So like you're kind of getting robbed of like that original feel in my opinion anyway. Like it don't feel the same.
See, that's what happened when it's not physical no more. Like you don't cherish the music like that. Albums aren't the same if it's not physical. Like that's real shit.
It's hot pocket music, literally now.
When with streaming, I'm like you're at their mercy because you got to listen to things the way they want you to listen to it. So it's like it's more control for them. And in the streaming era, the only thing you can say about streaming has been it's convenient. You can listen to more things. You have more wider range. Artists are more accessible. But other than that, the industry wins by a landslide when it comes to streaming.
Yeah. Unless you're one of those niggas like who you actually bought music, made music, recorded music, got mixtapes and all types of shit. where it's like almost countless, and you always could play music, like, and you got the originals to a lot of songs, like streaming, man, like certain shit. Once it's not on stream or once it gets taken offline, that's it. Unless a random nigga says, you know what, fuck it, I think the world needs to hear this again. There's songs I couldn't hear clearly in the 90s until like maybe 10 years later, and I'm like, oh shit, finally, like those real audio player days.
Yeah, I miss those days, man.
Yeah, man, but it's like the hip hop was just purer back then.
It was, man. But you know, I get to see. I see why you guys pick streaming too. Because I mean, funny thing is too is like I think I was against streaming too. I was just like, 'cause I thought I was like, oh man. I mean, at most, I was like, I thought it was kind of horseshit for a minute, and then I got a new phone, and then YouTube Music was like, yeah, try this for free trial, and I was like, okay, and then I ended up liking it, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna keep this shit. You know, it's an
MP3 player.
Yeah, it's convenient, bro. Like it just hook it up to the Bluetooth. It's mad convenient. So I was like, I was kind of sold on it, but I was just like, damn, man, I just became part of the problem. But you know, it's convenient.
Not me. See, I don't stream. Like I don't do that shit.
Yeah, you don't, bro. Like stand strong.
You still listen to shit through CDs and shit?
Huh?
So you just listen to shit through CDs and
iPod.
Like it's like what I'll do is I'll still listen to CDs. Like I'll burn CDs, put them in the car, or whatever. Or if I'm at the gym, they're on like an MP3 player. I don't stream it through my phone. Like I'll take songs and I'll just stream.
You old school nigga. You know.
Yeah, because this is the thing. Like a lot of shit just ain't fire like that. Or I'll create YouTube playlists and just run the music. And if you at the crib and you got surround sound subwoofers and all that shit, like you vibe, like nigga, like. So it's like I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything not streaming, like.
Yeah,
and then
it's just a convenience for me. I think it makes this, you know, I make like nice. I mean, yeah, you'll be able to make all types of playlists and shit like that. It's, you know, I think that's what it is. So I mean, I'm just like, yeah, I'm part of the solution, but I'm paying my $9.99 a month, so fuck it.
that's the thing. Like, if it costs me $1 to upload a song, I just can't see myself paying monthly to stream. Yeah, if I'm providing music, I mean, like,
yeah,
it's especially if like music come out, like, and it's like, damn, like this is on YouTube for free, like this is here for free, like,
yeah. I mean, I got the, I mean, I had the music, you know, I'm one of the niggas that I used to like actually, you know, literally download until I just succumbed to the streaming era, you know, like, and I've had all the services, Tidal, Spotify, Apple, you know, I got YouTube right now, so it's like, I became a slave to the machine.
Yeah, you know, that's
because you don't got no ads on YouTube, so it's like,
yeah, you don't got ads on the YouTube, yeah. I mean, and the YouTube Premium, like when you get a YouTube Premium, I'm not trying to plug YouTube, but shout out to YouTube, it's we're on YouTube. But
this nigga's plugging YouTube.
But I'm saying, like, because YouTube Premium, you get, you know, you can watch YouTube videos, but you also get the YouTube Music subscription, so it's like 2 in 1. You know what I'm saying? So like,
so y'all niggas got to step up y'all ad blockers if y'all getting ads on YouTube.
No, they're shutting that down though. You know, right? The ad block is getting getting overrun.
Yeah, they can't. They won't be able to do that shit no more. Yeah,
you won't be able to do that no more.
These niggas is trying to really, like, because they cornered the market so well, and there's no other competitor for video streaming services, like platforms. Like, they kind of just make it like that's what they do. Like, I be like the nigga to hold out. Like, I'm holding out on some like real, like, don't let Skynet take over, but.
Yeah, I mean, Google's not fucking around. That's why the niggas is billionaire several times over. You know, they don't fuck around. Like,
my man said Skynet.
That's what it is. Watch. Remember when they started having those damn police, those robot police dogs, and then, you know, they damn, you know, having them do exercises and shit, and then you started hearing stories about how they started attacking black people, and they're random stories and shit just pop up, and it's like hold on, like y'all programming that shit, like, so I just whenever it's some like nope, all this weird shit, robots, Skynet shit, streaming services, and niggas digitized, y'all can keep all that
AI, shit. The voice, it's gonna be wild, like. give or take 10 years, so this whole shit's gonna be even more different than it is now, bro.
Now watch when they start making AI on fucking putting AI on streaming. Like that's gonna be a whole shit show because they're saying it technically doesn't violate any copyright laws, and watch, there's gonna be a shit show with that.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, because people are gonna want some fucking royalties for whatever the fuck that they do. Like, there's no question about that. Like, yeah, we're about to enter a whole fucking new era in the next couple of decades. This is
the thing. Everybody's too corporate, so there's no look. If the 10 biggest major artists said, "Look, buy my new album on my website," and they pressed up CDs and sold them shits, that would change the industry overnight. Because then everybody would be appreciating physical copies, and niggas wouldn't care about streaming no more. But since niggas got all these record deals, distribution deals, streaming deals, back end deals, upside down deals, all these other types of deals, and everybody's eating off certain percentages and shit, nothing like that could happen. Like a lot of technological advances be forced just so 10 niggas could greatly benefit from it, and a million niggas think they benefiting from it.
Oh, that's real talk, bro. That's
It's the 20/80 rule, of course. 20% of the people get 80% of the profits.
also fact.
Yeah, more like 10%, nigga. The 20%, that extra 10% is like middle management niggas who finesse the game.
Yeah,
they're the Diddy niggas right there. Like they the niggas who they're that breaker point of power.
What?
Like, yeah, like what's that shit? I think what was it? Shaq who said that, or some comedian? I think Pat Rowe will remember, but he was like, I don't want Shaq money. I want the nigga who signed his check money. Like it was somebody said, but that's the type of like that's the difference between rich and wealthy. Like
right,
the nigga who can make a nigga a millionaire.
Wasn't that Chris Rock's skit or Chris Rock's bit on the stand-up talking about, I live next to a dentist and I live next to Shaq. And it's like, Shaq.
Oh yeah. I think he was talking with Jay-Z and Mary. Oh no, who's that? Jay-Z, Mary J. Blige was in his neighborhood.
Yeah. Jay-Z, Mary J. Blige.
Yeah. And yet the white man that lives next to him is the dentist.
And the dentist, the white man that lives next to him is the dentist.
Well, yo, Rob, you ain't lie about streaming killed the fucking songs longer than 3 verses. Like, no, killed the longer songs with 3 verses. Niggas just come out there with 2-minute songs, get them streams, and be like, yo, I could get 1 million streams off a song that's 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Niggas cheated the game. Niggas ain't even got a rap. It went from having 3 verses and niggas saved they best verse for their last verse to 2 verses to now you get fucking. And then it went from 2 verses to a chorus, verse, chorus. Now it's like chorus, verse, and it's like
now it's like chorus, 8 bars, and then back to the chorus, and that's it.
Yeah, it's a chorus, 8 bars, bridge, chorus, outro, chorus, fade away.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's horrible. I'm surprised so many niggas in this chat on a fucking Friday night, yo. But salute, like,
yeah, definitely. I actually didn't think we were gonna get a lot of people, like, but yeah, though. I guess though people wanted to hear us talk about this Puff situation, and we segued into some other real shit that we're talking right now. So
of course, the Stevenson shit. Real quick. My bad, because we gonna talk about, but I didn't see the fight, so it's not worth me watching it. It's like, is it worse than the Nakatia fight?
Yes.
Oh
yes.
Fuck. All right, that's it, folks.
It's literally the most boring fight. It's literally the most boring fight of the year.
Yeah. I'm gonna go into. I'm probably gonna
the last fucking 5 years.
Yeah. I'm gonna definitely tear that fight apart on Monday, though. Right now, it's like this is a good vibe right now, so I don't want to talk about that horrible ass fight.
Salute, dude. Say, yo, bruv, say less.
Say less.
we got the peas, bro. We got the peas, guys.
Word.
But salute Denzel Bentley for tomorrow for getting that uppercut knockout on my birthday. That's what we want to see. So
yes, sir. And like I said, though, my brother Shuttleworth over here, it's a milestone birthday. So yeah, show some love. You see this banner going, right? If you want to donate, on behalf of my, on behalf of my brother's birthday, right there. That PayPal is right there. You know what I'm saying? And shout out, man. I like how you guys covered everything this week. It's been a busy week. Yes, it's been a busy week in more ways than one. You don't even know. Like
it's been water world, no sun for like 4 or 5 days. I think Pat said it's starting to get cold up where he at.
Well, actually, no. We've had 60-degree days today and yesterday, but tomorrow's supposed to rain. We're about to get that rain tomorrow.
Y'all getting our rain then?
And ironically, nice. And tomorrow I have a whole bunch of running around. I got plans and shit to do, so it's like fuck. I couldn't get the 65-degree day tomorrow too. Like, yeah.
I'm glad it rained this week because my sister coming down next week, so we be able to be out and do shit. Niggas don't want to be raining.
But definitely though, like salute everyone that that tuned in and listened to us on a Friday night or whatever. Like I said, it was an impromptu cast, but it was a good cast because like I said, we were spitting. Like we had jokes, we were spitting some real talk, and and we like the shit that everyone was keeping in the comments like that. So we like I said though, we appreciate those type of casts and we appreciate the type of support, for real. So
Miss 702 act like she want this as a weekly thing, yo. I got that comment, you feel me?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, like, you know what I mean? We got to keep it extra special like this. Y'all not gonna review the
video game. You talking about the Zelda, the Zelda, the N64 Zelda shit? No, I'm good.
Yeah, no. My brother was like, 3 stacks. What are we supposed to do with this? I told my brother, I was like, yo, I'm ignoring it. Like, if you're not spinning no bars, like, you're a legend. Like, I'm tired of you pussyfooting around this. I don't think I can make this rap album because I can't relate or whatever the fuck. Like, bruh, Big Boy makes fucking albums, nigga. Like, and they're dope. Like, no one talks about it, but they dope albums. Like, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. You're doing too much.
Yeah, like he the only old nigga in rap. Like, bro, like shut the fuck up. Like, I think he a Scorpio too, ain't it? Like, god damn, y'all making Scorpios look bad this month, nigga.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what is like. It's like, bro, like people want to hear you rap. Like, you did. You're a legendary rapper.
Get some 808s and fucking rap, nigga.
Yeah, I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear an all-time great rapper talking about, hey, here's my instrumental rapper. I'm gonna play on my wooden kazoo. Like, get the fuck out of here.
If you don't love rap, then whatever. You always were a little. I mean, you got all the shine for Big Boy. So I'm Big Boy.
Big Boy. I'll support because Big Boy still releases fire albums. Like, no one talks about them. His music is still fire. Them soul albums are still dope. You know what I'm saying? But I'm good. Like, if I listen to that Andre 3000 shit, it might be because I'm bored, some shit, or if I'm still really bored.
I'm fucking dude. I listen to video game soundtracks over that shit. Like, there's no way I'm gonna listen to a fucking flute. Like, a flute ain't no sexy instrument like that. I'm sorry, Kinky. What you
if I never listen. No, I was just gonna say, if I never listen to fucking Miri bin Ari play the fucking violin, I'm not gonna listen to fucking.
Yo, I have that album too. Like, like I actually have.
And the violin is definitely better than a fucking flute.
Yo, I absolutely have that album. Like, it's I remember I came across my during my bootlegging days, nigga. I came across that shit. They really tried to make a hip hop violinist. Like, that shit was actually a thing, my nigga. Like, this shit's kind of.
Hold on, but so it was more hip hop than Andre 3000.
Oh yeah, easily, yeah.
So now that's the problem. And niggas is talking about, he's top 5. He's GOAT level. Get the fuck out of here. This nigga's like MC Ren at best. Like, and that's no disrespect to MC Ren. Mm-hmm. Honestly, that's a big boost of respect, actually. Like, yeah. Because a lot of niggas wouldn't put them on the same level, but
you talking about Andre?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I like Andre. I never get the top 10, top 5 shit from people. I never understood that. And Big Boy always had the two.
He's top 20.
And Big Boy always had the two verses, the longer verses. He carried a lot of those songs. I'm just saying, like, give him his props. Like, come on,
Killer Mike is like going neck and neck with Andre now.
No,
like,
we ain't gonna win. No. I saw that take. No. I don't know about
I mean, he ain't that, but I mean, it's like, bro, like one person's giving us hip hop, another nigga is like giving us what you said, Zelda music.
Yeah.
I'd rather hear the Castlevania soundtrack than a fucking flute. Like, dude, I'd rather hear a nigga drop a piano album, but a flute, like, what the fuck would I want to hear a flute? Nigga, that's like up there with a harmonica, like.
Yeah. Now,
are we gonna have like cobras come out of vases and shit, nigga?
Like now, if it's like flute samples and you rapping, cool. Like, you know, it's whatever.
Thank you.
You know,
say that again, please. Say that again. Like,
yeah, like if it's a fucking sampling of the fucking flute and you rapping some bars over it, I'll listen to it. But I'm not trying to listen to no rapper who probably picked up the flute maybe a year ago or whatever, and you know, it's like, okay, I'm about to do this shit. Like, nah, bro. Like, you know, like I don't know. He wants to be every gimmick except being a rapper, which is weird. Like, he must be going through a whole like he must not love his Outcast legacy or whatever the fuck. Like,
and niggas is championing the nigga who's. That's the irony of hip hop. Hip hop jumped the shark when niggas champion a nigga in hip hop who doesn't want to be hip hop no more.
Yeah,
that's like the niggas who be like, yo, he's the greatest boxer alive, and that nigga hate boxing, never show up at fights, has the worst like y'all gotta stop with this shit.
And why are people hyping this up? Like, I remember all week when it got announced, people literally were hyping it up. I don't know if they were trolling or not, but I was like, come on, you know the hype.
No, they're not trolling. Someone was like, oh, this is good ambiance music. I can play this while I'm doing work and all. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Like, I don't listen to it, dude. If it ain't hip hop or like some old school R&B or like anything from like the 70s up, like I'm just like getting to our like classical music, like Mozart and you know and shit like Bach and like I mean like. I give everything a try, but just one fucking standard instrument I'ma listen to, the flute ain't cutting it, nigga.
Yeah, no. So
like, come on, it ain't seeing the violin, it ain't seeing the saxophone.
I played the trumpet as a kid. Like,
it ain't seeing the trumpet, it ain't seeing the guitar, nigga. Like the fucking flute, bro.
Yeah.
And I couldn't see. I could see you playing a fucking trumpet. If your big ass would be playing a flute, nigga, nah.
Nigga, I was dope with the trumpet, nigga. I was Louis Armstrong.
Oh, what a wonderful world. That's what I said, nigga. Look at you, nigga. I can see you, nigga. You supposed to have a tuba, motherfucker. Or the saxophone. Like, this big motherfucker. Nah, this nigga, like. My brother played the trumpet. Who the fuck plays the trumpet with asthma, nigga?
I did. I have asthma. I played it too, nigga.
Ah, mother, for you tall niggas, you kill me. Like, what the fuck? Jeez, y'all niggas. I mean, he did the drums too later on, but damn, that motherfucker used to drum on everything. Jesus. But you got musical instrument niggas or niggas who play sports, they gonna be all over the house doing shit, nigga.
Yeah, exactly. You know, see it. Andre 3000, like, I mean, unless you want to put out, like, you know, if you singing, cool, you know, like, I can get, if you try to be experimental with the singing, cool. If you want to rap, cool. But a nigga that plays the flute, a rap, nah, like, bro, like, I'm gonna need you to stop trolling. I need you to calm down, bro. Like, you know, find yourself, center yourself, like, you know, and remember who you actually are, you know, like, and not who you
need to do a track, though. Like, if there was one way to capitalize on, like, this, like, if they was smart, I would literally, somebody needs to be like, yo, y'all niggas need to, like, take a picture or something. Like, I don't know.
So, yeah, if people want to listen to that, you tell us how that album is, like, on a future cast. Like, but, yeah, I have no interest. Like, I'm good on that. Like, you know, I'm rappers friending, you know, trying to be everything except trying to be rappers. Like, I'm good with that. I'm tired of that. But yo, let's get ready to get up out of here. Get some final thoughts, and we to peace, because I think I'm starting to get a little hungry. So birthday boy, you know, let you go first, bro. What's your final thought?
Birthday man, nah, it's Scorpio season. We here, man. You know, Shuttleworth Day tomorrow. You know, make sure you tote one up, light one up, drink one up, whatever, you know, do what you got to do and celebrate, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
You know, and just make sure, you know, you enjoy whatever you does and stand on that shit if you do it.
Yes, sir.
We'll be back next week. I don't know what Monday.
Yeah, Monday.
And holiday coming, you know, we're gonna try to get you sneak in a little more fire content. You know, we're gonna add some more fire content. You know, everybody gonna be taking breaks and just doing the standard. Let's talk about Floyd, Spence, Crawford, Pacquiao shit. You know, you see content from us is gonna be real original shit. So, you know, make sure you stay following us and be is on the lookout for more shit. Prolific, what it do? He's working on the Pizza Wars cartoon. That shit's gonna be fire. A lot of special guests and features. Be on the lookout for that. I ain't got no much more to say. Just glad y'all was rocking with us. Chat was popping. That's what's up.
Yeah, chat was
word. Yo, Ayo Rome, son, you got a final thought? Well, he probably high as a kite. Word. Ayo Pilot, yo, you got a final thought?
No, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I don't got much. Shouts out to everybody in the chat. It was kind of lit today, randomly. Happy holidays to everybody. Are we back Monday?
Yeah, we back Monday, my nigga.
Well, still happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays. Yeah.
Nah, he's right, dog. It's the GOAT Artist Day tomorrow. It's the GOAT Artist Week, bro. Like, you're right.
Every day.
Pilot know what's up.
But everybody stay up. Stay above water.
There we go. Positive Pilot, you nigga. AOP.
Positive Pilot. Fucking Sesame Street ass nigga.
AOP, what up, son? That was final thought.
Yeah, wrap this shit up. I ain't got nothing else to say.
That's that New York
nigga,
coming out.
You be on some bah humbug shit. Nah, nigga, you gotta sound happier on fucking Shutter Day, nigga. Like, you can't be on some rap.
Okay, Shutter Day is not today. Shutter Day is tomorrow.
Nah, it's Shutter Week, nigga. Go Artist Week, nigga. You don't sound like you.
Okay, well, I will be happy from. Nigga, I will be happy from tomorrow, starting Shutter Day, starting tomorrow, up until Friday when I'm stuffing my face. So I will be happy the next week through. So.
Damn, your whole ass would include food in this shit. And stuff in your face.
Yes, I will be. I will be foodie. I will be stuffing myself on Thursday.
Pause.
And then working it all out at the gym the next morning. Pause.
Yeah, nigga. Hey, yo, fuck this, yo. We throwing the gauntlet down, man. Y'all we gonna have to have the food episode soon, nigga. We got to see what everybody's rocking with their food and see what it do. Like, Thanksgiving coming up. Yeah, it's time. We've been putting off the special edition food podcast, nigga. This nigga, I ain't gonna repeat that, Deontay Jones. We trying to get out of here. You gonna make niggas?
Yeah, no, I'm holding my peace because until Monday, because you know the Eagles are facing the Chiefs on Monday, so I'm gonna hold my peace on that little comment. You know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna let you. You're not gonna ruin my Friday night. God damn it, nigga! Nah, Shutter Day, nigga. Not on Friday. Nigga.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Pat be funny as fuck when he get into his Eagles, but I ain't gonna say the name when he gets into his football mode. So that nigga hilarious. Arm day tomorrow. It's arm day all the time, nigga. It's arm day all the time. Hold up, peace. Post more workouts. All right, we gonna be posting more workouts definitely. The Swifties bust. Stop! No, ain't nothing. Yeah. We ain't mentioning no Swift tonight. Nah, not after that freestyle.
Yeah. I am going to. So yeah, you know, thank you everyone for rocking with us and Deontay Jones with your whole ass comments. You know, as you always know, we everywhere, man. Just Google Ring Gang Radio, but especially we got the webpage and we got the YouTube, man. So you continue to support that YouTube, man. Listen, like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends about us, and then we can all be friends, you know. And again, one more time for that PayPal, which is scrolling across your screen right now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I guess y'all want us to be ghetto and be like, Cash App, Ring Gang Cash App. Like, nah, it's PayPal right here.
Yeah, PayPal. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We're classy over here.
Yeah, so, but then, again, like I said, though, salute to everyone on the team, salute to, PJ and Prolific and DZ and, everyone out there, man. It's just like, it's been, it's been a ride, man. It's been an absolute fucking ride out there. And Clanarchy, can't forget him, because the fire instrumentals and shit too. So yeah, for myself, and Rome sleepy ass, probably high as a kite right now. So for myself, Pat Scorpio, the England representative. For LB Shadorf, the God, the GOAT artist. For King P, Bodega P, for Conscious Pilot, and then Rome Top 5 1. You get 2 mentions, nigga. You're not special though, but I gotta make sure because I gotta complete the cipher. You dig? So yeah, this has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk. Where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.
Take that. Take that.
That's what Puff definitely was saying that shit. Yo.
Oh shit, nigga. Really.